Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be another quick one this week because I'm in the middle of moving. This is not my destination. So anyway, we're going to dive into your reading. I've already shuffled everything, so we're just going to start taking them from the top. All right, Gemini. So this week you have a change in a wind. Okay, this is about going in a new direction. Whether it's because spirit is kind of the wind here, it means change is happening. Okay, the wind is trying to guide you. Basically meaning where there is a little bit of resistance, try to see where it's trying to take you. Okay, I really feel like it's going to take you someplace. So either it's changing a path, you're being called to take a little bit of a turn backwards, go down a different route, or whether there is something that you're trying to bring with you into this next chapter that just does not belong in this next chapter. So the change in the wind is saying that things are changing. All right, you might be having to let go of some things. And you have serendipity. I love when these two come together because it almost looks like they're the same thing. All right, so serendipity is about being in the right place at the right time. So this feels like a divine detour is happening. You're being guided to go elsewhere into something that is a lot better for you, something that is a lot luckier. Serendipity, as I've said, is being in the right place at the right time. But as you can see, it's a 4-leaf clover, okay? I do say, though, with this, it is my free will card. It really does depend on whether you take the opportunity or not. Just because when this card comes to life in my mind, it's a scary thing to do, whatever this is that comes your way, an opportunity or whatever. We'll see where in your life this is happening, Gemini, but basically she has to grab onto it and allow it to take wherever it's going to go. It's just about trusting in where something is taking you and trusting that it is lucky and not doubting yourself. Otherwise you might let it go, thinking, oh crap, like I'm scared of where it's going to take me. Allow it to take you someplace. That's the second message, actually, now that I think about it, of being guided with the wind. Like there's something there. Something about let the wind take you someplace. Like going with the flow, I think, is quite important for you. All right. What else do we have? Angel of Love. This could be to do with the romance. Whether something changes in your life and you're called towards a different direction, and this is where you meet a romantic interest, whether it's spontaneous travel or some sort of job opportunity leads you to somebody, or whether this is in a separate message, just talking about love coming into your life, nurturing yourself makes you more attractive when you are focusing on your own energy and bringing love to yourself and to those around you. But other people notice that. So if that's what you're doing this week, I like it. If you're already in a relationship and these go together, then it's potentially your relationship is going somewhere, and like allow it to go with the flow. Okay, let's get another one. Oh, here we go. All right, you have deceit involved this week. We will dive into that to see what it is. Angel of Love and deceit. Whether you're healing wounds of, feeling like you've not been able to trust people because of past deceit. Okay, that could be something that's changing, but I will dive into it because I don't think it's the opportunity, and I'm not sensing that it is love. If you're single and there are some people around you who you aren't quite certain about their intentions, you have that big question mark and you're not sure if it's just fear or if it's, allow your gut feeling to tell you something. Okay, don't doubt yourself because there is deceit here. Let's carry on. Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Called to have empathy this week and humor. All right, this says I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Soulmate. All right, that's the second love card coming up in your reading, guys. So soulmate coming in is about a soulmate. You do have Angel of Love too. That's very interesting because I'm a little bit iffy about it because of that deceit card. So I will dive in, and you have acceptance. So maybe you guys need to accept who you are, and maybe that's something that might help you bring in a soulmate if you're interested. Of course, again, the same thing as I said earlier, the more you're giving yourself love and appreciating and accepting yourself instead of belittling yourself or feeling like you're not good enough, then you do and you are going to naturally attract in a soulmate. And maybe that's what the deceit is. Maybe you've been deceiving yourself and telling yourself you're not good enough. That is a form of deceit. Or maybe not trusting again. It could be the past is influencing, but I do see romance here. Okay, next we have Hummingbird. I love that. Be here now. This is about being present, okay? Which makes sense with the fact that they're asking you to go with the wind, go with the guidance, go with the flow. When you're present, you're more able to kind of feel more comfortable doing that, and think on your feet, which is again being able to adapt to situations in the present moment. So they do go hand in hand. Foxes are very cunning, they're very strategic. So for some of you, it's about using your mind wisely, and you guys are very creative. Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury. Your brain is like a constant wheel going round and round in the best of ways. So you guys need to believe in yourself that you're able to adapt when you need to. Maybe if something that's stopping you from being present is because maybe you're lacking trust within yourself, that you're able to go in certain directions. So the be here now is about learning how to embrace the present moment so that you are able to test your own knowledge. All right, let's dive into it. Let's see what's going on for you guys. The Magician, this is Mercury. This is your card, Gemini, along with Virgo, because it's ruled by the same planet. Manifesting. Okay, you guys this week are in a manifesting position. Okay, whatever you are able to believe and think and visualize, you are able to have. It's just about removing any of those fears. Knight of Wands, could be some travel coming up for some of you guys, or definitely you're being called to take action on a passion of yours. Okay, go where your curiosity is guiding you. Maybe that's what the wind suggests here as well. It's about being optimistic, courageous. The Knight of Wands is very positive. It's a Sagittarius card, but very optimistic, which is great. Just don't let any other people prey on your optimism, okay? I do feel like that with the Deceit. And the Two of Wands, love that. It's about focusing on your future, on expanding what it is that you know. This combination is so beautiful because it looks like you guys are being guided to think about what it is that you want out of the world. Again, definitely some big plans. If you're traveling or thinking about traveling, it's a really good time to get focused on. I'm itching my palm. I know that there is an omen around that. It's my left hand. I don't know what that means for any of you guys. All right. So Two of Wands. Thinking big, he's looking into the horizon, thinking about what do I want to do next. Okay, so some of you could benefit from planning your future here. Maybe just be aware of money. Maybe that's what the Deceit is. I'm going to look into it in a second. What else for Geminis this week? The High Priestess, tapping into your intuition. All right, it can also represent some secret or hidden knowledge. Four of Pentacles, be aware of money matters. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is about, holding on to what you've got and what you've worked hard for. But sometimes it's good, especially if there are people around you who are trying to take from you. It's good to hold the fort here in your life. But the Four of Pentacles in the Four of Pentacles in a bad or negative way could be that you're holding on too tightly, that you're not giving yourself enough room to grow. Given the fact that we see that you're desiring growth and you may be having some ideas, you might need to let go a little bit again of being solid, being grounded, and allow again something to take you somewhere. That could be the case for some of you. If you are struggling with some financial things as well, again, they're asking for an open mind, because some things are not going to change in this situation because there's not enough room to grow. So you might need to follow your gut instinct where it's telling you to go. Knight of Cups as well. It's kind of this can be romance. I'm going to read it as romance, especially because we have a lot of soulmates coming through. For some of you, if this is like a Pisces or somebody around you, there could be someone who's holding back something that they have to say. Okay. And maybe this is someone who they're asking you to have some empathy with. I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger. You could be having a bit of a romantic or a heartfelt message coming away. I'm hearing it's been a long time coming. Someone could just be more open to you around this time. Anything else for Gemini? Knight of Wands, feeling a bit defensive, feeling a bit like a wounded warrior, not being certain or being very open about this, which is fair enough. And the Strength card. This is such a beautiful energy coming from you, because even though you've been through the war and you've dealt with a lot of crap lately in your life, feeling like you need to defend yourself, etc., the Strength card is beautiful because there's something about you that does have some compassion, because the Lion and the Maiden kind of feels like you have that beast mode and it's ready to attack if it needs to. But you also have this nurturing side of yourself that's also like, okay, let's listen first and let them prove themselves. And if I don't agree with it, then the beast can have its way. The lion can have its way. This is showing me that you are a strong warrior, all right, through your life. You've been through many challenges. I'm going to shuffle this deck. Let's see what this Deceit card is about. So again, they are asking for your optimism, especially when it comes down to trying to manifest something. They're just reminding you here that you can do whatever you like with the Magician here. Whatever it is that you desire, be the Magician. Align yourself to that energy because it's completely possible. All right, what's the Deceit here? You have the Hermit, okay, Virgo energy, but this is really about looking at life from a higher perspective, having gone through what it is that you've been through, and kind of looking with some hope. He has the star here, so star can represent healing and hope. It can also represent your dreams and goals. So for some of you, your dreams and goals can guide you. You've gained a lot of wisdom, probably through a lot of deceit in your life, because this is coming up with that. Okay, you're an old soul, only because you've been through a lot of crap. Is what it feels like. You've gained the experience. So this is a good card when it comes down to knowledge and wisdom. Like, I think you can see through people now. You're able to spot it when it comes up, and this is a good time to kind of understand that, but also with the Hermit here and a star, to not allow that to deter you from still moving forward or healing. He's using the star to guide him. Okay, so your hopes and dreams can guide you forward away from that deceit, and also into healing and hope. Anything else for the Deceit card? King of Swords. King of Swords, the Lovers, and the Devil, which is interesting because the Lovers and the Devil are so similar. Okay, now there's going to be lots of different people, so let me try and fit it into the different categories of people that it is. Okay, so bear with me. The Devil and the Lovers, King of Swords, and the Page of Wands, that could potentially be, for some of you, if you are in a relationship that's had a little bit of difficulty and challenge lately. Maybe the both of you are being overrun by fear, by the devil energy, maybe by gossip from others around you. I am almost sensing that maybe you're able to detach yourself from these chains and kind of step into a union again with one another. I'm not sensing separation, so this is not someone that you are, maybe, I don't know, your situation, but it feels like something's going from toxic back into a loving energy again. But it does require choices, decision making, breaking through from fears or maybe outside opinions, because the Page of Wands can sometimes be that. So maybe there is an opportunity coming through here to break through those chains together. For some of you, if you're single, there definitely could be a romantic partner coming through. I just think it's really up to you to decide whether or not this is a restricting relationship, maybe something that might stop you from, you know, being your true authentic self. Is it something that's, what's it called? Keeping you tied down, or is it something where the both of you are free and able to grow? You know, there is no like attachments to one another. It's just simply like love is freeing. Okay, and for some of you, again, especially with the Deceit card, it does feel like some of you have been through very deceitful connections with people in your life. In general, doesn't just have to be to do with romance. So I think it's really about understanding that you have the intelligence and the knowledge, and also the humor. They're saying the humor. Hold on a second. I'll understand what they're saying about that in a second, to kind of understand or test whether somebody is the right person for you or not. Page of Wands is very creative and kind of very childlike. It's a very charismatic card. It's like, it's fun, it's cheeky. So for some of you, maybe some things that you might put things on the table in a cheeky way, but someone's response is very important to you on whether or not you're going to set a boundary, cut them out, or whether you know, it's something that you want to move forward in. I don't know why that's coming through. Okay, well, anyway, that is what it is. My angels, that is all I have for you. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Again, these are just very quick messages for you guys this week. I wish you guys all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right,